thou diest, since that thou hast transgressed the commandment of Yah, for thou did hearken rather to the voice of thy wife, whom I gave into thy power, that thou might hold her to thy will. Yet thou did listen to her and did pass by my words. So he calls his words the covenant. So when you say you're speaking the word of Yah, you're speaking the commandments. You can't separate the two. You got to hire somebody to misteach you, right? All right, next paragraph, it says, and when I heard the words of Yah, let me bring this up a little bigger so I won't have to stretch my eyes here. Okay, let me see. Hold on a second. What? There we go. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. And when I heard these words, I threw myself on the earth and adored Yah and said, thou art the eternal. He went to worship then, didn't he? Thou art the eternal and supreme Elohim, right? And all the creatures give thee honor and praise. Thou art the true light, gleaming above all lights, the living life, infinite, mighty power, abundance of thy mercy. After I worship Yah straightway, Michael, Elohim's angel, seized my hand and cast me out of the paradise of vision and of Yah's command. Michael held a rod in his hand. He touched the waters which were around about paradise, and they froze hard. I went across, and Michael, the archangel, went across with me, and he led me back to the place whence he had caught me up. Hearken, my son Seth, even to the rest of the secrets and the sacraments that shall be, which were revealed to me when I had eaten of the tree of the knowledge and knew and perceived what will come to pass in this age. What Yah intends to do to his creation of the race of men. Yah will appear in a flame of fire, and from the mouth of his majesty he will give commandments and statutes. From his mouth will proceed a two-edged sword, and they will sanctify him in the house of the habitation of his majesty. He will show them the marvelous place of his majesty, and then they will build a house, right? I lost my place here. They will build a house to Yah, their Elohim, in the land which he shall prepare for them, and there they will transgress his statutes, and their sanctuary will be burnt up, and their land will be deserted, and they themselves will be dispersed, because they have kindled the wrath of Yah. So Adam knew the plight of Israel, right? All right. And again, they will build the house of Yah, and in the last time, the house of Yah will be exalted greater than of old. And once more, iniquity will exceed righteousness. Thereafter, Yah will dwell with men on earth in visible form. And then, Cat Kerr, I guess. She lying. And then righteousness will begin to shine. And the house of Yah will be honored in the age, and their enemies will no more be able to hurt the men who are believing in Yah. And Yah will stir up for himself a faithful people whom he shall save for eternity, and the impious shall be punished, right? Now, let's see. I want to go to, let me look back, see where I'm at. Okay, and he went across Michael. Okay, I read that part, right? Okay, where was I at? Okay, let me back up a second. The impious will be punished, by Yah, their king. The men who refuse to love his law, heaven and earth, nights and days, and all creatures shall obey him and not overstep his commandment. Men shall not change their works, but they shall be changed from forsaking the law of Yah. Therefore, Yah shall repel him from himself. The wicked and the just shall shine like the sun in the sight of Yah. And in the time shall men be purified by water from their sins. But those who are unwilling to be purified by water shall be condemned. And happy shall the man be who have ruled his soul when judgment shall come to pass, and the greatness of Yah be seen among men, and their deeds be inquired into by Yah, the just judge. All right. Okay. Just bear me 1 second here. There's so much in this. Okay, you can continue to read that, but I'm looking for this one part in here. Let's see. So much about Seth. Okay, let me see. Where is that at? Hold on a second. Okay, let's go to Enoch, right? Enoch. So we're going to go to the secrets of Enoch. And I think that's in this same I got to go back now. Hold on, let me find out what page is on. Let me find out what page is on. Can't spell secrets. Okay, page 425. Okay. Chapter 59. So let's go to page 425. Somewhere between there. Okay, what page is that? So I'm at 260. Let's go down real fast. I'm using the online version. Let's see, 425 was it? I'm gonna be at 288. Hold on a second. I should be able to not let me unless I open up this. Let's see if I can download it again. Okay, that's easier. Now I could probably search it from here. Let me see. Okay, I can go to 4. Let's say it was 425. Okay. 465 was assumption. Let's see, 4. Oh, it said 425. Oh, I see. The pages is off. So let's try 445, see what happens. Okay, there we go. Secrets of Enoch. Okay, so now I want page, the page I want is chapter 59. Okay, hold on a second. This chapter 1. Let's see, 59. Okay, keep going. Let's do it like this. Where's my search button at? Search. I can't figure it out. I'm using the Apple computer. It's a little different than the PC. Let's see. 59, I'm almost there. Let's see. Let's go down here a little bit. Let's try. That's 443. Let's try 500. I'm doing this because I want you all to see it. Okay, I went too far. I could just put up the page I have up, but I want you all to read it with me. So you always say this brother is making stuff up. Okay, now I messed up. Went too far. Okay, we're at, let's say, chapter 59. So 280. There we go. Okay, that's where I want to be. Enoch instructs. There it is right here. So this is where I want to be right here, right? It says, whoever defiles the soul of beast defiles his own soul. For a man bringeth clean animals to make sacrifice for sin, that he may have cure of his soul. This is Enoch talking now, talking about sacrificing that he may cure his soul, right? So now, brother, please say his name was his name Patrick? It wasn't Patrick. I'm assuming Patrick, the brother that we was just watching. But his thesis is that the book of the law came after, right? So we're showing you that Enoch instructs his sons whereof they may not touch beef because of what comes from it. Okay. Oh. Whoever defiles the soul of a beast defiles his own soul. Okay. For man brings clean animals to make sacrifice for sins, that he may have cure of his soul. Okay. Now, I want to read this part right here. See where my mouse is here. It says, but he who brings sacrifice of clean beasts cures his own soul, and he who brings an offering of clean birds cures his own soul. Okay. That is on Enoch's instruction. Now, if we go down to, let's see, what is that? Let's go back to 45, okay? 45, so go to 45. Okay. It said, whoever hastens to make offerings before Yah's face, Yah for his part will hasten that offering by granting of his work. But whosoever increases his land before Yah's face and makes not true judgment, Yah will not increase his treasures in the realm of the highest. Okay, verse 3 says, when Yah demands bread or candles or flesh, and it has it here, cattle, or any other sacrifice, then that is nothing. But Yah demands pure hearts, and with all that only test the heart of man. So remember when somebody says to you, you know, you trying to keep the law, where's your sacrifice? It's clear that we know that the Most High wants us to have a obedient spirit, not sacrifice. So therefore, the argument is a moot argument, because it's a moot point, because remember what King David said about sacrifice, right?
Just present your body It's a living sacrifice.
Okay, let's read it. Okay, it's Romans 13. Is it Romans 12? Okay, let's look at it. Okay, while you getting that, and I'm going to give you what I was getting ready to give you, which is what King Dawid said. Okay, so Psalms, we got two places, Psalms 34 and 18, right? Which says, Yah is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as of a contrite spirit, right? Many are the afflictions of the righteous. Okay, so let's go back to Psalm 51. That's the one I wanted. Psalm 51 and 7. Verse 15 says, O Yah, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delight not in burnt offerings. The sacrifices of Yah are a broken spirit and a broken and a contrite heart. O Yah, thou wilt not despise. Okay, so
It's coming from a person,
right,
and not an animal.
right, exactly. So basically, what are you saying, brother? I'm saying that the ancients knew that the sacrifices was not what was really required. Yah accepted them, but the intention was for man to have obedience to his law. But see, the pastors teach us when the law, when under the law, the blood saved us. We all we got to do is just believe in the blood. Where do you begin with that? So that's wrong on so many levels, right? Because we see right here, just from looking at the examples, where was the blood right then? Where was the blood of Yahshua right then? In David's day. But he understood that the Most High didn't want sacrifice, that the Most High wanted what? Obedience unto his law. But you keep telling people you don't have to obey the law, because why? The book of the law is different from the book of the covenant. Not so. It's one and the same. All right. And that's why we're presenting these various references to show you. Okay. Now, let's go a little further. In the same book. All right. Let's bring it back up. We're going to go to the book of Jubilees. Jubilees. And we're going to look at what Enoch says in the book of Jubilees. So we'll go to the book of Jubilees, chapter 3. Let's see if I can do that here. And the day came. No, I can't do that. Let's see. Man, hold on a second. Book of Jubilees starts on page what? Page 1 through 82. So let's see. Let's go to page. Let's go to page. Let's take a guess. Let's go to page 50. All right. Almost hit it. That's chapter 12. I want to go down to chapter 3. All right. So let's go to chapter 3. All right, keep going. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. All right, we're almost there. All right, chapter 4. Okay, so